Afternoon, everyone. Sunday, the 12th of January 2025. So, as you can see, absolutely beautiful day. In regards to flying the drone, still a bit cold, but yeah, it looks good, doesn't it? The sky and that. So, without further ado, let's go and have a look over on firstly the Southdown people who've purchased the stones for Everton Way would have got an email this week, I would imagine. I did anyway, regarding stonework. The work is going to start commencing on the 20th of January, I believe. So around this area we should see some movement over the coming days, laying the foundations for the Everton Way stones. So we'll keep an eye on that as the days and go on, the weeks go on. Now, tomorrow is a momentous day because it's going to be the first lot of fans buying season tickets from 10 a.m. tomorrow for the new stadium. I was included in that first lot, but unfortunately I've got to wait for me lad who's third. He's in the third section, which is the 29th of January. So yeah, exciting times for the ones who are picking their seats tomorrow. If you're picking a seat, if you're a season ticket holder and you're picking a seat tomorrow and you watch my channel, drop in the comments your choice, your preference of where you'd like to sit and who you're sitting with. And yeah, it'd be interesting to see what people's choices are. Well, as you can see, it's a Sunday, so if there's any work going on, it's going to be minimal, maybe internal. But looks glorious on a day like today, doesn't it? So there's not really much to see. We keep an eye out for Everton branding over the coming weeks, months, and then we should hear this week as well, or this coming week, about whether you've been successful for the first two test events. I've applied for both, me and my lads, so see if I'm successful on either of them. I'm sure for the third event it's going to include everyone who purchases a season ticket for the new stadium. That's my thinking anyway. So we'll just have to keep a lookout for that one. Now on the east stands, we can have a look at that in a minute. I might go down to Blackstone Street to have a look at that. Lots of scaffolding has been lifted. Not sure what it's for. If anybody's got any ideas, again, appreciate it if you drop them in the comments. I don't know. Speaking to some other guys who's familiar with the build, they're not. They don't really seem to have an idea of what it might be. So, if you've got any inside information or anything at all, any ideas of what it might be, Drop them in the comments, please. So just a couple of lights on for the pitch. Doesn't seem to be any movement on the low seats in that area. But I did notice on another video, can't remember who it was, might have been SS Skies, but there's further rows of seats, just one singular row of seats, stretching from the southwest corner, and these seem to go all the way along. None there, right in the centre, and then it picks up again there. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, another 5, and then groups of about 6 or 7 there. So they're additional seats. I would imagine they're corporate. So we'll see. So again, nothing much to see on the pitch. The growth rate obviously is better, more central than the edging. And the edging. We've seen some advertising hoardings in place. Difficult to tell. Have a quick look at the south stand, bit of a close up before I head down to Blackstone Street and have a look at the east, have a look at that scaffolding. Sun shining on the Mersey. So it's looking all clean and tidy, no sign of any activity on a cold Sunday afternoon, bright Sunday afternoon. So that's where your stones are going to be going. It'll look nice once it's completed. I think Everton are putting their ones down first, and then obviously they're going to go round the Everton ones. I love the reflection of the glass there. So that's it from this side. Like I said, I'll shoot down to Blackstone Street and have a look at that scaffolding. Catch it in a bit, Bruce. Okay, so I'm back down at Blackstone Street. So let's go and have a look at the, I was talking about before, the scaffolding on the roof. So you can see it all there, all the scaffolding, and there's some already erected. Now I don't know what it's for, so if anyone has got an idea of what they might be doing with that scaffolding, drop it in the comments please. There's quite a bit there, isn't there? There was a crane the other day dropping it off, and the crane's gone now. So yeah, apart from that, all looking nice and tidy. Like I say, no one on site. I'm just wondering about the entrances, because from the outside here, there's only the two entrances that are accessible at the moment. That's the one where the main traffic goes through, which is this one here. That one. And the other one is down the other end. I'll show you that now. By the other turrets. Which is there. So they're the only two that are accessible at the moment for any fans that want to come in. So we've got, see from this side on Regent Road, there's still lots of work to do. Let's see if I can get over and show you what I'm on about. See down there. Now I don't know whose responsibility that is. Is it the council or is it Everton's? To make them gates accessible. There's still hoardings up. And it's the same all along. The ones that they've knocked out in the walls, there's still work that needs doing outside on Regent Road. Another one there. So lots of work needs doing on the before you can enter them gates. And that third one. Again, loads of work needs doing outside Regent Road, so don't know what Everton's plans are for the test events, to have them done before the test events, or just going to use the 2 end gates. So we'll wait and see. So another thing that sort of been bugging me a bit was the tops of these in each corner, whether they were gonna coat these or paint them black like they are in the renders, or dark grey. I mean, that's the cleanest one out the lot. You know, they give that a coating with something, or they cleaned it. But I suppose whilst they've got scaffolding in place, they can't do much anyway, so it's another one to keep an eye on. And obviously the branding. See the branding. And there's supposed to be stuff on the lighting columns for the Everton banners and that, and any club badges that are going to be on show. Again, put it in the comments what you think. What you think the club should do? Have you had some sort of, some sort of feedback, or someone in the know who can tell you what we're going to do with the branding? Club badges on the side of the stands or something? I don't know. So with that, I'm going to have a little pint of Guinness in this little establishment here, and then head back home for my tea. Oh, before I leave, there was something shared on social media about a application. I think it was a licensing application to serve alcohol in that. Now, when you looked at the address on the planning portal, the address was here. This area, the fan zone. A lot of people were thinking it was here, where Terry's Timber used to be. But if you go on the planning portal, you'll see it's for this area. Now, I'm just wondering whether Everton have put a licence in for serving alcohol in the fan zones for matches and other events, because it's goes till like 3 o'clock in the morning. So again, anyone who's familiar with that type of stuff, if you know something about it, put it in the comments. And in the meanwhile, since my last video, Sean Dyche has been sacked, which is fantastic. And they've appointed David Moyes again. Now, he wasn't my choice. I've got my reasons, but he's been appointed. So all we can do is get behind him and the team, and just hope he can get some points on the board and keep us in the Premier League, which I'm sure he will do, and bring back some enjoyable football, which we weren't getting with Dyche. So thanks, Sean Dyche, for doing the job you were meant to do, but unfortunately your time is up, and a new era awaits. So on that note, thanks for subscribing, thanks for sharing, liking, commenting. Keep it up, guys. I'll carry on doing these. Hopefully catch one of the test events as well. So I'll keep an eye out for them. And up the toffees.